and I'm going to say this, and I wonder what you think.
Mm-hmm.
If the man thinks he can play, and the doctors clear him to play, but he's at 70%, isn't that enough to beat Texas on Saturday? And is it worth the risk?
So okay, that's a great question. I'm of two minds about this, right? I guess I would want to know how much more damage could he do to the hand? Could he re-break it? Something. I
Right.
mean, obviously it's football, right? I mean, every time you take a hit, something is at risk of breaking. But I feel like let's just say, and I know you don't want to think about this. Let's say OU loses this game, okay? I think everybody, voters and everybody, the playoff committee will give them a mulligan in this case because they'll be like, well, I mean, either Mateer wasn't healthy or Mateer didn't play, right? And Texas is going to be extremely desperate. Texas loses this game, they probably out of the playoff race. I could understand being like, I want to prioritize Mateer's health for the future, right? I want him to be as healthy as he can be for the stretch run because Texas is not going to be the toughest game we play the rest of the season. Like it's one of many games that we're going to need him to be healthy for. But to your point, if he thinks he can play, if he's looking decent in practice, I kind of, and also, and I don't know John Mateer, man. This is why you go to OU, right? This is the game. Like, how could you? I mean, that's the experience you want to have. You want to be in the middle of the Cotton Bowl, with an undefeated Oklahoma leading them on a playoff run. Like I imagine if he were to miss that, that'd be an experience that would always kind of sit weird with him. So yeah, man, if the kid thinks he can go, he can go. But I also understand exercising a little bit of caution in this circumstance because it's like, hey man, like they still have a lot to play for, and I think any voter, anybody on that playoff committee, if they're analyzing OU's resume at the end of the year, they'll be like, well, Mateer wasn't there, right? They had Michael Hart, they had to back up, so that's a mulligan.
It is very much the Jordan Travis Florida State situation
Yep.
all over again. I even would compare it to Arizona State last year.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Levitt needed to sit. They lost the game. Sam Levitt plays. They're good, but Arizona State was still creeping up on people, mostly because they were so bad the year before.
Right.
And they kind of backdoored into the Big 12 on a tiebreak because there were 4 teams atop that. And then they took Texas into the deep water. And people said, oh, all right, Levitt, Scattaboo, Tyson didn't play, right? Jordan Tyson might be
play. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, might be the best receiver in the league this year. I think all of that plays. But I'm not really concerned about the college football playoff part of this right now. It's more like we know the result when Michael Hawkins plays quarterback at Oklahoma against Texas.
It's 30, you still scared. You still scared to put him out there against them, huh?
It's not just that it's more like, can I trust you with the football?
Yeah.
Like I got 2 things, man. Don't put my ball on the ground.
Yeah.
Don't do that. And I'd much rather you throw this ball into row 57 than you throw it to the other team.
Right. Right.
And what happens is he takes the sack, right? That's what happens. And the offensive line at Oklahoma is not great. It's not bad. Jay Knott's on a milk carton. I mean,
do you know what's going on there? Is he just not lived up to expectations? Is he hurt?
Coach's decision.
Yeah.
Coach's decision. Torrey is apparently doing all the things that they're asking their running backs to do, and he's doing them most often. True freshman. Which, at Oklahoma, that's not as extraordinary as it would be somewhere else. But what is Jay not getting as many touches. Like, he got more touches against Penn State, but the way I looked at it was, and I do this to the kiddos, to the recruits, to the dudes that call me Unc. Every now and again, I'll hand them a rotary phone, and I'll say, "Can you call your mama from here? You call your mama from here, I'll give you $100." So
why you got a rotary phone?
As an actual factual demonstration of just what happens when you got a lot of talent, but you ain't really putting it all together right here. Yeah. I need your James Harden switch to get flipped on. I need you to start playing basketball like an old man at the Y. Okay, that's what's gonna get you through. Okay, that's what's gonna get you through. So I give him the rotary phone. I said, "All right, cool, make a call." And some of them know where to stick their finger. They turn in, and they pick it up. Ain't getting no $100. Another one, he pick it up, turn, and Ain't getting no $100. Hey, Joe, we old enough, and I think the people that watch the show are old enough. What's the thing you got to check for when you pick up the phone, put it to your ear?
Dial tone.
This ain't connected. This phone ain't connected nowhere.
Oh
I have
man.
rigged your game. I have rigged your game. And if you could tell me ain't no dial tone, I'll pay you out. I will pay you out. Hey, RJ, ain't no dial tone here. But they ain't looking for it. I'm saying
Yeah.
it's what I know what I know, and I know what I don't know. That's me, right? I need you to do that. And I'm not sure that Jaden Knott is there. I think he showed up expecting to be handed the football, and there's so many things he doesn't know. And I think a lot of that is pass protection.
Right.
Like Torrey and Javonte Barnes, they can pass pro.
Right.
But your two most talented rushers, even three most talented rushers, don't get touches because I don't think they can pass block. Man. And now you got a hurt quarterback, right? Actually, I want to hit you with another couple talks. We run up on time here pretty soon, but I got Oregon, Indiana.
Yeah.
And I got Ohio State, Illinois, and I'm watching both of those. The thing about Oregon, Indiana, though, is if Oregon beats number 7 Indiana, there's nobody left on the schedule.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
And that game's at Boston.
It's wide open for them.
Right. If Indiana beats Oregon, I don't know that Oregon can make the college football playoff without making the Big Ten championship. And that would mean that either Indiana or Ohio State got to take an L. And Oregon doesn't play Ohio State this year.
Right.
And Indiana doesn't play Ohio State this year.
Do you think so they let's see, if they get past this, they've got Rutgers, Wisconsin, at Iowa, Minnesota, USC, and Washington. So like I guess it depends on what people would think of them winning at Iowa and USC, where they drop this game against Indiana.
The point to raise though, and this is where the Bomani Jones of it would probably pop in about back in my day, what it used to be. We didn't used to play. We didn't care who won the national championship. Well, I care who wins the national championship, and I don't want you to pick the national championship.
Right.
I want to know who the champ is. I want the belt. I don't want to share the belt. I want the belt. Right. And more than that, I want you to look at me holding the belt, and you not holding no belt. That said, the point to raise is Oregon could go 12-0, 13-0, 12-0, 13-0 in back-to-back years and have absolutely positively no national championship to show for it.
Yeah, man.
That's impossible 40 years ago. Impossible.
Yeah. Right.
That's what the playoff in the format. So like this is also my big overarching. See, your itty bitty regular season games still matter. Stop that.
Oh,
it's Indiana.
Yeah, bro. Dog, I mean, don't even look, man. So all these games matter, bro. I mean, I don't know why people are like, I don't understand why people are saying that now. I mean, did it look like when Alabama, are you going to tell Caleb DeBoer and Ty Simpson and them when they left Tallahassee that they was, man, you can lose a couple more times and still make the playoffs. It's not a big deal. Like, these kids know the difference, man. When LSU left Ole Miss the other week, man, look, they understand it. Like, and especially with the way these schedules are now, because even, like, let's just say we don't think much of that Oregon schedule that I listed out for you there, man. I mean, once upon a time, a conference schedule that involved Washington, USC, and Iowa and Wisconsin would have been like,
we got Michigan, USC this weekend.
Yeah, man. I just kind of like, it was still like, man, that's still a tough. I mean, maybe everybody's not ranked, maybe everybody's not top 10. That's still tough games, and these are kids, right? Yeah. They can lose any game, right? As we saw with Penn State at UCLA. So no, man. There's nothing will ever take. Nothing, to me at least, as a real college football fan, nothing will ever remove the drama for these games. All these games have a tremendous stakes.
I do think that there's a point that Cody Campbell makes in wanting to modernize the Sports Broadcasting Act 1964. The way in which you go on about it, I don't agree. If you walking up to people in control and you telling them and stepping on their foot that they should change, probably not going to do it. Probably going to spite you, right? But the point to raise there is, I think when we talk about regular season games not mattering, I don't want to see Oklahoma play Kent State. I get nothing out of it. I don't want to see Oklahoma play Illinois State. And I'm picking on Oklahoma here for a reason, right? Because if I make it about somebody else, make it about somebody else. I like that Grambling got to travel to Ohio State because they got to see, what is it? It's not the Marching 100. Damn, I had it. Marching 100 is FAMU.
That's FAM, right? Wait, not
Jukebox Jackson State.
Man, obviously not the Ocean of Soul. I gotta look this up now, man.
Yeah. But that was why they got the $1 million guarantee, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was the point. They got that I like that game. They got beat 70-0, but they got beat. The point is, if we modernize it and we make these games that you're talking about the 12-game regular season, I think we got some found money here or not even found money. It's just money you're not getting.